Alrighty, what is up guys? It's me, your boy Loki, the #1 most famous VTuber in the world. Here's a little rant I've been wanting to put together for a long time. Digimon is weird. And I'm not talking about the designs, I'm not talking about the strange branching evolution paths. That is a discussion for another time. No, I'm talking mechanically. This isn't really a thing in Digimon Story Time Stranger. It's not really a thing in the last Digimon Story game. It's not really a thing in the last couple of Digimon games that have come out. Digimon Survive, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, Hacker's Memory, Digimon Story Time Stranger. It is a thing in one of the last couple of games to come out a little while ago, Digimon World Next Order. It's a thing in all the Digimon World games. Well, not all of them. Digimon World 4 is a different brand of weird with sword fighting and stuff like that, but again, a topic for another time. It is a thing in the original Digital World, and yeah, Digital World. It is a thing in the original Digimon World, and it is a thing in the original V-Pets that spawned the franchise. So let me get into what it is exactly that I'm talking about. Digimon, normally, is not like Pokemon, where you just kind of have them and you never really have to worry about feeding them, or cleaning them, or taking care of them, putting them to bed, blah 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 blah. With Digimon, especially, let's go back to the original V-Pets, you have to feed them every now and then, or you will get a care mistake. You have to clean them up after they poo, or you will get a care mistake, and you have to put them down to bed at the correct time, or you will get a care mistake. If you accrue enough care mistakes, or you forget to feed them enough times, your Digimon will die. Now, all of this doesn't sound too out of the ordinary. We've heard of pet simulators before, right? We've had Tamagotchi, we've had The Sims Pets, blah 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 blah. But with Digimon, it starts to get a little bit strange. With Digimon, they start off as a little, like, round slime baby kind of thing. Naturally, they're tiny, they're small, you have to take care of them. No problem there. That tracks, that's fine. Then they get a little bit bigger. They turn into usually just kind of a bigger slime monster, still more or less the same, but with more features. You gotta feed it, you gotta clean it, you gotta put it to bed, and so on and so forth. They grow again. They grow to the rookie stage, or in Japanese this is referred to as the child stage. Here, you have to feed them, you have to wash them, you have to put them to bed, and so on and so forth. So far, there's nothing weird about this. You got your little critter, and you got to take care of him, and it's fun, and it's cute, and it's endearing, and it's adorable, and blah blah blah, and the mechanics are fun, you know, it's engaging. Then they evolve to champion, and now I can still see it working, because, you know, usually it's like a big old dinosaur, or a giant wolf monster, or a sentient cactus. I can bring myself to understand that these big monsters still need to be taken care of, sure. Nothing too weird just yet. But this is where it starts to get strange. Because after the champion stage, the rules kind of fly out the window. Like, from fresh to in training to rookie to champion. There's a little bit of there's consistency in the design, right? It starts off as a little baby, it grows up into a kid, and then it turns into the adult version of whatever that little monster was. But things start to get strange, like I said, when you hit the ultimate stage. Let's take Greymon, for example. He stays Greymon, but now he's got a bunch of metal parts. Sure, I can buy that. That's more or less the same monster as before, and I still have to feed it and take care of it and everything, whatever. Let's look at Togemon. That's a grown-ass woman that I now have to feed like a child, wipe its ass when it poops, and tuck it in for nine-nine. Let's look at Angelwomon, evolving from Gatomon. That's a grown-ass woman that I have to feed, that I have to wipe its ass when it does a doo-doo, that I have to tuck in for night-night every single night. And the same, and this gets even stranger when we go into Mega. Metal Greymon is now this ultra mega dragon warrior with, like, weapons, like physical weapons that he has to hold and do battle with. But he still has to come and let me know when he has to do a boom boom.
Father, I must poo.
And then I have to clean it up. And then there's Angemon, going back to champion here, but that's just evidence that it can get strange right off the bat, because we go, I forget what it starts at off as the beginning. It's like Poyomon, but I'll put it on the screen. And then Tokamon, which is Nightmare Fuel in its own right, and then Patamon, sure, I buy it. I have to take care of these little guys. And then Angemon, that's a guy, that's a dude, that's a grown-ass man. And not to sound like a broken record, but if you're playing Digimon World or you're playing the original V-Pets, this is a grown-ass man who you have to hand feed, whose bottom you have to wipe when he does a dookie, and who you have to tuck in at night, every single night. Or you will accrue a care mistake, and he's gonna turn into a literal pile of poop on his next evolution. So yeah, it's pretty strange. I guess all of that is also kind of a build-up too. So there was another Digimon game that came out a little while ago, Digimon World Survive, and that has this one function in it that I really do actually kind of wish more Digimon games would have. I think most people are going to disagree with me on this. Most people like the fact that the Digimon starts off as a little baby, and then it grows and it grows and it grows until it's a, you know, giant mega ultimate creature of destruction. And it's, you know, it's a journey. You're watching it grow, kind of like raising a child. But I submit to you this. Normally, when your child reaches a certain age, you no longer have to wipe their ass for them. And then maybe they grow into old age and you're back to that at some point. This video is never going to be monetized, is it? Anywho, normally when your child grows up, there's a certain point past which you no longer have to take care of them. But in the V-Pets and in the Digimon World games, that is not the case. You are always taking care of them. And sure, the dialogue changes a little bit to kind of reflect the fact that they've gotten bigger and older, but they're still coming to you, asking for food, asking to be taken to the bathroom, and asking to be put down for bed when the time comes. So, I guess in order to make things a little more immersive in the Digimon World games, if we're going to have another one of those, which I would really enjoy, I would at least make it so that they can go off and go to the bathroom without permission, for the love of God. I mean, I can get over the fact that I'm the food handler, you know, I'm the one with the backpack, so when they're hungry they can come to me, fine, sure. But I should not have to tuck them in at night, and I should not have to walk them over to the porta potty so that they can do their business. They should be able to do that on their own. Alternatively, what I was just talking about with Digimon Survive, that one feature that I like is let's go to the anime for a second. In Pokemon, a Pokemon evolves, and then that's what it is forever. Forget about Mega Evolution, pretend that doesn't exist. Most of them have 3 stages, some only have 1 or 2, but once they evolve, that is it. There's no going back, barring a couple, I don't know, tentatively canon circumstances that do actually. Never mind, we're just talking about the anime. Pokemon evolve, Pokemon do not go back. In the anime, in the Digimon anime, Digimon will evolve through their rookie stage, and then the ones that the chosen children have as partners, those Digimon will digivolve into Champion, will digivolve into Ultimate, will digivolve into Mega, but when the battle is over, they turn back into their rookie stage, and I actually always kind of liked that. And the only Digimon game that I've played in recent history that had that feature was Digimon Survive. I was going to call it Digimon World Survive. I should slap myself in the mouth for even thinking that. Here, I'm going to actually do that. There you go. I don't know if you heard that, but I did it. I slapped myself in the mouth. Anywho, in Digimon Survive, the Digimon would be able to, over the course of battle, turn into their champion stage, their ultimate stage, and I assume they can go up to Mega. I didn't finish the game because I did not like it, but then after the battle, they go back to their rookie stage. And for numerous reasons, I actually kind of like that. I think that's fun, and it would be nifty if in the next Digimon World game, your Digimon could do that. They could actually turn into champion or whatever they, you know, their maximum evolution range is for a given battle, and then turn back into rookie when it's all done. So then you're still having the fun little V-Pet experience of having to take care of your little guy, and then things are not getting awkward when they turn into a not-so-little guy anymore, but you're still getting to enjoy, you know, the combat gameplay that involves the champions and the ultimates and the megas. This has been my TED Talk, but yep, that's the long and short of it. Digimon's weird. Having to feed and clean and tuck in a grown-ass man with wings and a mystical scepter is weird. That is all. Thank you.